Right, I'm going to save it before we sell this because I want to see what happens. Now, the promise was to pay what? Was it like 4 grand or something? You've reached level 3. Okay, look. The job value was 4,000. They added 16 grand on top and we got paid 20. So whoever said you get penalized, you were wrong in a big way. You get bonus money for over-delivering. Big poggers bonus money. Cat Monkey, thank you for 5 months. My only regret is not being able to take the other job at the same time. That worked out okay. We've now got more money than we started with, and we own a couple of vehicles. We've got 258 now. If we get back to the login point we had, and then pick up the other job, 50k. Although I don't know when that job ends. We'll have to see. Maybe this is how you make your money to get the big stuff. You just basically over-deliver. Like when somebody says, oh, can you bring us 5 logs? You just go, here's 500 logs. And the game goes, oh, guess we'll overpay for that. I like how that chipper's just still running. You're doing series on Landlord Super? Yeah. There's 5 episodes ready to go. Let's unhitch this. Like, I don't know how far the game... I don't know how much depth there is to the game. The map seems fairly limited, so we'll just have to see. So we'll try this. Point it downhill. Let's load this up first. Probably do about there, won't it? We'll get the trailer. Map, leave vehicle. Insert message here. Right, let's just see what it said. Yeah, 0.85 days, so if we take that, we need to do it now and work through the night. Because if I sleep, we won't have enough time. Or we could take this one instead. 100k, 2.85 days remaining. And just get overpaid on that one again. I like the sound of that. Right, this time we're going to load the truck and the trailer. Have we got a head torch? No. Let's turn this thing on. Does that look about right? That might do it. It's a nope. Hindsight, that's a bad idea. Possibly should have gone for a different angle on that one. There we go. We got this. I really wish you could buy a work light or something so you can see what you're actually doing. Right, let's chop this bit off. Nope, nope, nope. Come here. Come here. The perils of working at night. Okay. Just check the chips are going in the right place. Seems to be working fine, just covering the truck in dust. Is that going to go in, do you think? That doesn't want to go, does it? I think that branch is causing issues. Come on. No, I don't think the truck's full. Not that I can see. But the truck is quite big, and the trailer took quite a while to fill. It's just the physics being weird. I love how it just illuminates the area. It's like this work light. Can we grab this one, do you think? Yeah, boy. Right, let's cut it up the hill. I can't see a thing anymore. This is a really bad idea, working through the night. That should be enough. That is a ginormous log. It's just a whole world of awkward trying to make this thing like bite it. Once it gets below a certain length, the belt takes over, but just let's try turn it the other way. There we go. It's got it. Now the question is, how do you know when that's actually full? Will it just stop injecting it, or will it just overflow? You can almost see the animation cycle. I'm not convinced that we didn't lose material then. That enormous tray just seemed to disappear. Oh my god. Okay, this is huge. Truck and Neil, thank you, 54. Come on, dude, you're at the right angle. It's a bit temperamental, this thing. That is filling up. Got more space there yet. That's too big. Oh, they need to work on a lot of the sounds. Like there's no real audio that you can hear on the chipper. The truck and oh my god, I literally have no control. This log is taking me down the hill. The general audio in trucks and stuff doesn't line up with what the truck's doing. How was that? The game's not abandoned now. It might be a small dev team, but it's definitely not abandoned. That should go now. Let's have a look at this. All right, that's still going up. Well, Factorio is the exception to the rule. Factorio devs were just a model example of how to run early access. If every early access game was run like they ran theirs, people would actually buy early access a lot more than they do. So there's like a branch on this that's stopping the stump from going into the grinder, but you can't just, easily lift this back end up, because when you lift it, it lifts the whole log. Actually, what you want to do is just like rotate this up. Star Citizen may be the exception to how Factoria had their early access. What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Donut. Is that not grinding because it's not catching, or because the truck is full, maybe? Yeah, I think it might have been a full truck. Does anyone know the status of SCS Truck Simulator multiplayer? Does experimental mean open beta or less? Well, by definition, it's an open beta because anybody can try it. Experimental means things can go wrong, it can crash, and it could corrupt your profile. Cotton Eye Joe, I think for 10 months. I mean, if you saw my video on it, it's pretty stable. It works pretty well. But SCS tend to be very cautious. Which is why they didn't, properly announce the whole thing. They just quietly pushed it onto a forum. Apache, do you need the bathroom, mate? Sounds like you might need the bathroom. You got something on your mind, I think. Come on, that should be cutting. Let's talk about the most important things in the world, I know, right? Like, anybody wants to know about anybody else's biological functions? If you need the bathroom, just go. Nobody needs to know about it. Kirby. Lol, thank you the bits, mate. Like, those audio sounds just don't make any sense. I don't believe it's a stay away game now. No, Wedding Planner's the game you want from Stay Away. It's a balancing act between cutting logs small enough to be manageable and then just being plain greedy by trying to just shove a massive log in. And it probably taking more time than if you just chopped up the thing in the first place. Right, that's most of the job done. Kranakian, thank you, 52. Right, I'm going to check how long is left on this job. 2.65 days. Okay. We'll make it morning so we can see what we're doing. I'm confident we can finish this job. There we go. We can see what's going on now. There's a lot like Gold Rush. As in, you do stuff to get bigger equipment. Is that what you mean? I mean, it's not an alien concept to start off with nothing but like a hatchet and a chainsaw and work your way up into big machinery. Like that's nothing new. I'm going well, Jackie, thank you. No, I don't believe you can yell things because there's nobody else around to hear it anyway. Insert joke about a tree falling. Come on. Wasn't one of the machines we needed like 250,000? Should be able to get a bank loan. Could be Hawk, yeah. If there's no one around, who knows? I've never quite understood the whole concept of that statement, though. About a tree falling in the woods, there's nobody there to hear it. Does it make a sound? Well, physics still happens when there's nobody there, right? So why wouldn't it? Camel. If you bury your head in the sand, nothing happens outside. That's what ostriches think, yeah. How do you know that the world is a simulation, Huggle? If you was in a simulation, you wouldn't know you was in a simulation unless you can prove that you're in a simulation, which is particularly hard. In order to know you're in a simulation, you have to first prove that there's another reality outside of your simulation, which you can't do. And what's reality anyway? If a simulation's real enough to convince your brain, what's the difference? You gotta love the Friday afternoon chats, eh? Yep, it is indeed. Your reality is based on your perception and your model of the world. Your only basis for reality is everything that you can see, hear, touch, taste, and smell. And all of those can be tricked. That's why you hate philosophy at the end of the day. It doesn't matter. Tell that to a philosopher. Spends his life philosophizing. And then you go, it doesn't matter, mate. You finished your A-levels today, Ben White. Dude, congrats. You've got the whole summer in front of you. How we doing? I reckon that's about half full. I think I just damaged some guy's house. I reckon we'll get quite a bit of money for this. 30 grand maybe. Oh my god. It's just like farm sim. Chipping is just so like glitchy. Could use a winch to pick up pull the whole tree closer, Rome. I don't know, because if you winch, will it pull the tree or will it pull the truck? Who knows? I'm not sure how it would help, to be honest. Once it like goes into the angle, it's fine. Okay, the tree's rolled away somewhere. Nope, it's here. Right, do you reckon we can put this in? We can just like two-piece this whole thing. Go on, son. I need a steeper slope. That's what we need. We need a steeper angle on the hill for optimum efficiency. There we go. Done. Yeah, this feeder thing, if this feeder was longer, if you could extend this feeder, you could put really long logs on there and it would just continuously... It would work really well. But then that would be too easy, right? Have you beaten everything in BeamNG Drive? Not sure what you mean. I've done all the, like, East Coast, West Coast challenges, if that's what you mean. But there's probably, like, more mods you could get anyway. The Simcopter dude. How are you doing? Thank you very much for the host. I do hope you're well. I've not popped into your stream for a bit. I hate to do that. I'm sure I saw you playing GeoGuessr the other day. Welcome. Can we get a shout out for Mr. Sim? I'm sure you know him. Lovely bearded streamer. Hate to host and run, but gonna drop my wife off at work. Thanks for streaming. I hope you had a good one, mate. Enjoy the rest of your day. Although for you, it's probably... Wait, hang on a minute. It's like 7 AM for you. You're gonna drop the wife off and go to bed, aren't you? That's what you're doing. Thank you for 63 months as well. Come on, get in. These little stump things that stick out really mess up your chipping. Oh, is that what he's playing? Fall Guys Knockout. Oh, that's that. I've seen that. That's that hilarious thing, isn't it? Where you're trying to knock each other off stuff. This is a game breaker. It's already broken. 6 driving setup for your PC must have cost a fortune. It was a blast to watch you drive stuff. Yeah, I mean... Oh, but the trick is not to buy it all at once. Just buy stuff in bits. Like, if you try and buy a whole rig in one go, your missus is going to kick off for one. So what you do is you just buy it in bits. And then they don't notice it so much. Yeah, I don't think I've played Fall Guys. Come on, game. For whatever reason, this log does not want to go. Is it because the trailer's full? Because it stopped before when the trailer was full. Let's try without that one. Let's try just this one. Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to make a log. I need to like rest a log in the right place with like branches sticking out and use it as a feeder. Exactly, bro. Because when she says to you, how much does it all cost? You go, I don't know, I just bought it in bits. I think Farm Sim's probably less janky white than that's saying something, mate. Let's try it the other way around. Certainly on the chipping side. Because you've got to feed it into this thing. I think Farm Sim's chipper's a bit easier to feed than this. Maybe this log's just way too thick and that's the real problem. I just wish you could, like, I don't know, stand on the log and manipulate it a bit better than just clicking on it. Finally. I did not want to go. That reminds me of the My Summer Car tractor filling up when you throw, like, chopped wood in the back and it kind of does that texture jump. Just like it. Right, do you reckon that's full? Or do you reckon we can get one more tree in there? It's looking pretty close. I've not seen a way of cleaning the vehicles, no. They just seem to get dirty and then clean themselves somehow. Let's try this one. It's a relatively small one. It seems like if you cut the branch really close, it's much better. It doesn't leave all those big stubs sticking out, which will make life a lot easier later. Because that is a pretty good log now. Look at that. Getting better. I just wish I could drag this thing and feed the whole thing into the chipper. That's the frustrating bit, getting the angle. I should just really chop the logs smaller. just do that instead. Holy smokes. I think it may be full. I don't know. Actually, no, it seems to be going in. I'm just going to save that because it seems to be getting a bit weird. If you parked the chopper on the flat and had the log on the hill. No, I already tried that. I'm on a slope deliberately to allow it to feed in, but I think I'm just making the log too long. Like, if it was 2 meters, it would probably drop straight in there. Nope, I've not seen a way to adjust the chute at all. The only thing you can do is turn it on. You can't even turn it off as far as I can tell. I reckon the way to do this is to have a log. Try and have a log facing here like this, and then you can feed it in. It needs friction. It needs mass. It seems to not simulate mass very well. Right, we're going to sell that now. Ooh, that's quite a lot. Yeah, so when you come down the side here, I can't figure out how you turn this thing off. There's just no button that you can click. It's weird. It's struggling. Right, let's try and not take an incorrect turn this time. We need to go that way. It's got to be 30 grand's worth of stuff here, I reckon. This is a dodgy bridge. Right, let's see what she says about this. Perfect job. They're completing bigger tasks to progress to the next level. Try completing bigger tasks to progress to the next level. Okay, jobs. Wait a minute. I feel like we've been robbed here. I feel like we've been robbed. No, it's not nice at all. We got 20k last time for taking a lot less stuff. It's like there's a cap limit on how much you can over-deliver. I don't know. But last time we didn't take... We only took a trailer last time and got 20 grand. And we have a truck full of stuff this time. Yeah. I'm thinking I want to try something. We need to prove this theory. Let's go back to when I saved it. Let's load the game. Not there, wasn't it? Holy physics initialization, Batman. Okay, right. First of all, we're going to weigh how much we actually have here. Because I think there's another job to deliver wood chips. It's only a 50k job. Jeez, that is almost impossible to spot that. Well, this is the thing. If I detach the trailer, I don't think it delivers it properly. Like, it snatches everything out of the truck as well. See, it reckons that is a ton. So there's 1,000 kilos in the back of that thing. Last time we only delivered like 800. $423. I assume it's deducting the truck weight out of it. So it's basically saying we have a ton in the back and we have 400 in the front. The issue is, how do we not over-deliver? We could just deliver the truck on this job, but then there's 1,000 in the back and the next mission only wants 50. The last time I tried it, Rome, I don't think you can do it. The moment you reverse the trailer in, it kind of seems to trigger the job and just takes everything. think so, Simon. No. SK, thank you for 81 months. Right, so if we save game here. I'd like to deliver the trailer but not the truck, but I don't think that's going to be possible. Unless I can somehow reverse into the box and then disconnect the trailer quickly. Oh, that worked. So you get a couple of seconds. That worked. All right, so we dumped the trailer. We still got ripped off from 1,000 though. 1,000 kilos. We still got robbed. But I reckon what we can now do is jump back to here and get the other job and drop that with the truck. Oh, no. What's this? 150 kilos. Dude, we can do that easy. Yep, we'll have that. It's like easy, mate. Easy. There you go. Delivered. 150 kilos. And that one was a job value of 6,000 and we got a bonus of 10,920. So that gave us 16,900. So now we're on almost 300 grand. Oh, yeah. Sweet. So we just double jobbed it. Because the first time we delivered, it basically steals all your wood chip. All the excess just kind of goes in the bin. Whereas if you do it that way, you get 2 jobs. And although you're still losing wood chip, you still do better than 1 job. Because it moved it onto level 4, I think it bumped us up to a bigger job now. I don't quite understand why it's saying, oh, deliver 50, deliver 100, deliver 150. Like, that truck alone can carry 6, 7, 800 kilos. The trailer's a metric ton of chipwood. Busy piloting into an orbital scan. Lol. Let's go and have a look in the shop. So a truck, how much is a truck? A truck is 80 grand. That's affordable. Can't buy the forklift apparently. Why can't I even buy that? 100 grand. Tree feller's 100 grand. Wait, this is the scorpion loader type thing, isn't it? This can... Oh, this is the log loader. It doesn't cut as well, does it? That's 250 grand for that. Wait, that's a scorpion. Holy moly. $250 for a harvester. Complex, expensive vehicle used in all terrain conditions to fell process and cut logs to specific length. Has two modes of operation, driving and processing. The driving mode is similar to other vehicles. Processing mode allows operation of the cutter boom. The cutter head can grip onto a tree before making the cut. Once the tree is down, head can roll over the length of the log, taking out the branches. After processing specific length, the log can be cut by installed saw. So that is your Scorpion equivalent, isn't it? It basically cuts and then it shaves and then cuts to a very precise length. What it doesn't do, though, is pick up the stuff and put it on the back of anything. This one is just a log loader, I think. Ford is a complex, expensive vehicle used in all terrain conditions to transport cut to length logs. Yep. So that's like 250 grand. $95 is used to drag or skid cut trees or logs out of the forest. Big wheels enable it to overcome difficult terrain. Comes with grapple installed on the back. Grapple is mounted on a movable crane and can rotate left or right. Skidder can be upgraded in the garage to have double wheels and front blade. Double wheels increase the grip and are useful for muddy areas. That was the janky thing last time I tried it. Fellers used to cut trees and place them for extraction, typically done by the skidder. I'm trying to work out what we can buy now that'll speed things up a bit. How much is this? 20 grand for a log trailer. It's a big trailer. State of this thing. Loader semi-trailer. Used for processing and loading large logs. Jeez, man. Wait, that's only 50 grand. Delimber is installed in front, which can take out log branches as well as cut the logs to size. The trailer can be moved only by the hauler. Once the loader is entered, it will stabilize itself and side legs and needs to operate without the truck connected. Wait, 50 grand for that? And that thing can... The only thing that doesn't do is cut the tree down. How much was this? 80. So 130 grand for all that. Plus 15 for that is 145. Wait, what's the difference between this trailer and this trailer? This one's longer, I think. So 150 grand for all that. And the only thing we're missing is tree cutting. How much was this one? 100. That's 250. So we can cut with that. We can pick up with that. Trim it to length, I think. Load it on the back of that and move it. Yeah, well, we can buy the truck as well. So you basically use the truck to move this. Or can this not be pulled by the truck? Trailer can be moved only by hauler. Which is that. The only thing that's missing is proper jobs. You need to buy a sawmill. You need to work towards whatever jobs it gives you. That's the only downside.